Hello, you are most welcome. Yeah, it's Henry the computer guy, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can set up and manage your Google Classroom. Actually, I'm going to be teaching you how you can be able to create a classroom as a teacher, how you can join a class as a student, how you can unenroll from all the classes you're connected to, how you can also delete all the classrooms that you're having in your Google Classroom. So, we're actually going to be looking at how we can use Google Classroom on the side of the teacher and the side of the learner. So I believe if you watch this video from the start to the end, you're not going to be the same. So before we actually dive into the real practical bit of it, I've actually opened some tabs here. For example, this is a new tab, and this is the one we are going to be using while looking for our Google Classroom. This is my YouTube channel, which is Henry the Computer Guy. And if you have not subscribed, please help me and click that button. Also click that notification bell to always be notified when a new video has been uploaded. Then we have another email here we are going to be using, for example, to join a class as a learner. Then we also have our WhatsApp we are going to be using. For example, we wanted to post a link to a certain group for people to join. We can as well use that. So now let's come back to our first tab. So when we come to our first tab, what we are going to ask ourselves is one question. How do we access the Google Classroom? So for us to be able to access the Google Classroom, we have to be signed into our Google account. For example, you're looking at me here, I'm signed in as Henry the Computer Guy or Henry Sechito. That means that you also have to be signed in. And next to it, we have what we call the Google Apps. And this is where we are actually going to be looking for our classroom. So you can scroll through and look for that class. So it is finally here. Actually, if it is below, you can as well be able to drag it and put it to any location that you feel you want. I want it as the second. So I can as well drag and put it whenever I feel I want. So that means that I'm going to be selecting this option that says Classroom. And if at all I don't want to use this option, I will come to my browser and type there classroom.google.com. Then I'll press enter. So it will have to direct me at the same place. So if I use the Google Apps and click on Classroom, it will bring me to this area. And if I use my browser and type the classroom.google.com, it will bring me to the same area. And when they bring me to this area, I'm going to look at some of the classes I'm either enrolled to as a learner or enrolled to as a teacher. When I look at this, I'm enrolled as a teacher, cohort 3. That means that I'm having some more options here. If I look at a class where I'm enrolled as a learner, that means that I will be having few options to modify onto that class. So that is it. That is the difference between either being a teacher or a learner. So now, when we come back to our options here, which is the Google Apps, aside we have another symbol that says we can either click on either join class or create a class. But now I'm the teacher. That means that I will need to create a class. So I'm going to click on this option that says a class. So if you're a learner, you will need to be joining a class. So you'll be clicking on join class. So I'm going to select that option that says create class. So when I click on it, you're going to take some time and read through this information. Then you'll have to accept and continue. So I'm going to now create my class. So my class is going to be called, let's say, my class demo. So it is going to be for senior 1, and it's going to be the subject is going to be ICT, and the room is going to be North. I will create another one for South and others. So this is going to be for Rome and North. Then after that, we create the class. You give it some time. It depends on your network connection. You give it some time to accomplish or to finish creating the class for you. So finally, our class has been created. Remember, this class is about ICT. When I come and maximize this, so the subject is ICT, the room is North, and our code is here. That means that whenever we feel we want to send a link to someone, we will use this option. So now, this class is IT related. That means that this banner or theme is not fine for us. We need to choose another theme. So that means that you're going to come to these sections. We either have to select a theme or to upload from our computer. So I'm going to select a theme. So they'll give me different themes I can select from. So I can put this computer which is relating to actually the class that we are having. So it will change that to that option. So if at all you had a pic or a photo in your computer, you'll just come and click on upload, then look for it. That is it specifically on that. So now, when we come to our code here, if at all we wanted to share the link to other people, we'll just come and click on copy, invite, link. So when you copy that link, you'll come and look for any group that you wanted to send that link to. For example, I want to send it to other facilitators. I'll come and paste that link somewhere. Then I can be able to send it to those people. They can be part of my class. So that is it specifically for the link. Or I can even copy this link and give it to the students. They can as well join. So remember, there are two different ways we can join. By sending someone an email, they click on the link, or by giving that person a code, then they will be able to download the app from their mobile phone and be able to join the class. If at all we cater for those people who are using mobile phones, you're actually going to go to, let's say, Play Store if you're using Android, and App Store if you're using iOS, and download an app called Google Classroom. Then everything will be similar to this that we are actually seeing here. So now remember, we are now doing this as a teacher. We haven't even invited any other teacher or any other learner. So now, what if we want to invite a teacher or a learner? I will come to the option that says people. Then I will come and look for, let's say, the option I want. If I want to invite a teacher, I will come and put the email for that teacher. Let's say I want to invite Henry, let's say rah@gmail.com. So that is the teacher I want to invite. I will come and click on it. I'll send the invite. So that means that I'm going to send that teacher an invite. So whenever that teacher gets that email, will decide to join the class by clicking on join. So he will now be able to be part of my class as a co-teacher. I can decide to even remove the email. So whenever you see these three dots, that means that you can make some options onto that. Now we come to the section of the students. I can come and invite a student to the class by clicking onto this option. I'll write the email. For example, we are going to use this email as a learner. So I'll come and type there ARA, Henry 0701 at gmail.com. So that is the person I want, or the student I want to invite. I will come and click on invite. So the message is going to go. That means that I will have to switch from the side of the teacher. I will go to the side of the learner and see how that person can join the class. Let me refresh here and see whether the person has gotten the email. So finally, the email is here. So I'll click on that email. That means that I'll come and click on join. Remember, I have to join as RAH. That means that here it is still showing me Henry the computer guy. So I have to sign this one out. I look for that person I want to sign in. This is the person now I want to join the class. Yeah, I'm doing this because I'm using the same computer. So if at all there are different people, they won't be signed in as Henry the computer guy. So I'll come and click OK. I want to join. So I'll come and look for the option that tells me join class. So now I'm doing this as a learner. So I'll come back to this. Remember, I'll be able to send that person a link and a code. So if at all I have the code, let me look at the class here. This is my demo When I click on it, it shows me the what? The code. I'll come and copy the code. So that means that you'll be the learner, you'll have the code given to you in the email. So that means that you'll come and paste the code there. Then you'll be able to join the class. So now you have joined the class. Are you seeing a difference between the teacher and the learner? When we come to the side of the teacher, we have 4 options here. We have the stream, we have the classwork, we have the people, we have the grade. When we come to the option for the student, we have the stream, the classwork, and only the people. Are we together? And now we are signed in as RA. So this side we are signed in as Henry, the computer guy. So this side is for the teacher, this side is for the learner. So now, when we come here, this is what we call, first of all, when we come back to the people, you're going to find that this person has been added as a student. So this one, when this person also gets an email, will be joining as a teacher or a co-teacher. So that is how the learner can join a class. So now let's come back and look at the stream. This is the first thing we have here. And the stream is where all people will be brought when they join the class. They will first of all reach this area when they join the class. So you'll come and put some, for example, welcoming messages. Welcome to my class. So that means that this message will be seen by those people who are joining your class. But you can as well choose the people who are going to see the message. Are they going to be all participants or only choosing the people who will only get the what? That message. So I want all of them. And to which classes do you want it to go to? All the classes or to only this class? Only I want this class as my demo. So I can as well decide to make some changes to this, bold, italic, indelible, like that. You can decide to do anything that you feel you want. Let me say I want to make it bold. So I can as well come and upload some information from my Google Drive. You'll come and select your drive, pick any information you wanted to upload for those learners to see. For example, if I wanted to put a pic, I can put a pic there. If at all I wanted to, let's say, put a link, I can put a link. For example, if I come to my YouTube channel, I can pick a video for Google Classroom. I say copy link address. Then I come back to the class. I can paste the link. Just like that. If at all you had some information from your computer, you can just upload them. Then I can as well decide to post it or schedule it or save it as a draft and come whenever I feel I want to post it and I post. So for this case, I want to post it just like that. So that means that everyone will be seeing this information when they come as learners. Let's switch to the side of the learners and refresh. So when we come to the side of the learners, that information has to appear. So now, have you seen that this information has appeared here? We can go to it. So that means that the learner can come and comment onto this information and even post an announcement. So you can come and say, let's say, I have seen the content. I have seen the content. Then click OK. Now, when we come to the side of the teacher, we can as well refresh. You're going to be able to see the comment the learner has put. So there are some cases when you don't want learners to either post or comment onto this section because there are funny learners who are actually going to post some nonsense onto this stream, and this stream is viewed by everyone. So you can prevent these learners to post or comment into the stream by coming to the option that says settings. Come to the option that says stream and pick what you want to do. For example, you want to, let's say, students can only comment, or only teachers can post and comment, such that learners cannot put funny items there. You can even show the deleted items by selecting this. So you can come and say save. So that means that the learner is not going to be given an allowance now of coming to comment. Let's refresh. So we'll not be having that option of commenting. Do you see? We are not seeing that option. We cannot. Only teachers can post and comment. Let's go back to the option of the teacher. That has been actually the stream. Let's come to the option for the classwork. Now you want to put some content for your learners to access them. For example, you have the assignment or you have the material, you want to put them for them there. It's like it is everything that you want them to access through the training. You will come and put it from here. So I'm going to put some topics here. For example, if I come and put topic, let's say I can say, let's say creating slides. That is the topic I want. It has been created. I can add another one. Let's say creating videos. Creating videos. I can add. So I already have two topics I'm going to be talking about in my class. Now I want to put some material into this this slide or this video. I'll come and click on create. I'll come and click on what we call material. So I'll give the name, the title. Let's say about slides. I'll come and let's say put a description. Let's say info. I can come and upload the content I want to put for my learners. For example, from the drive, from your YouTube channel, anything that you feel I can. For example, I want to upload it. Let me say from let me browse from my computer. I'll come and let's say put creating slides. That is the content I want to put for them. Yeah, it depends on the size of the content you want to upload. You'll have to wait for it to finish. You have to wait for it to finish. It will depend on the size you want to upload. So finally, it has been added. So now, where do I want it to go? I want it to go to the option of the slides. Now, how many people do I want to access that assignment? All of them, I can click all of them, or I can go on selecting those people. Then the classes I want to receive it is only this class that I want. So I'll come and say post. But there are also other options. I can schedule any date I want, or I can save it as a draft. I come back later and repost it. So I can post now because I want to post it right now. That is it. So it has now gone to our slides. I also want to add content or some material to this. I'll come and click create. I'll add material. Then I'll come and put, let's say, video content. I'll come and say, let's say description. You can put anything you feel. Then I can upload. Let's say I want to browse from my computer. Let's say video. It will depend on the size of the item you're uploading also. Just have to give it some time to upload. You just have to give it some time to upload. Finally, it has been uploaded. So I can as well decide where it is supposed to go. It is going to the option of videos. Then I can decide to choose the options. I can post it. So now we have content. So now I want to put assignments for my learners. I'll come and click create. Then I can click assignment. Let's say slide assignment. Then I can come and say in this assignment, okay, using a presentation software, create a presentation about COVID. So you can as well make some modifications just like that about COVID-19. That is the assignment I want them to do. I can supplement it to, let's say, with my YouTube channel, anything that I feel I want. I can put a link to our website where I want them to get the content, just like that. So after, I can come and decide the class, all the students I want. I can put the grade, I can put the date due. Then where do I want it to go? I want it to go to the slides. That is going to be the assignment. I can assign them. So when you come here, we have the assignment and we have the material. I will come and add another assignment to the second. Click on assignment, then you can say video assignment. Then you can say create a video from the presentation you have made in PowerPoint. Just like that. I can as well decide to supplement it with some material I can upload here. So after that, you decide the number of people, all the students who are getting it, the points they are getting, the date due. You can as well decide to put a date. You can even come here, choose the topic where it is supposed to go in the videos. Then you can as well assign them. So that is it that we are having. So when we switch to the side of the learner has to access this information. Just come here and refresh. So now when we come to the option of classwork, the learner is going to be able to look at this, go to it. So these are the assignments that the learner will have to see. So now we can come and see the content, we can come and see the assignment. So create a video from a presentation. Then you can also come to this one. Then using a presentation software, create a presentation about COVID-19. That means that the learner is going to attempt this assignment. Are we together? So you can view assignment. You can come here and click view assignment. So when you come and view assignment, you can see the assignment. After attempting the assignment, you can even add the assignment to the class. For example, if someone did an assignment, it's going to come and say add or create. Then we can come and upload either a file, either a link, either a file, or create all these that we are having. I can say from my drive. I can come and upload from my computer. Let's say I'm going to go to my desktop. I've already created a presentation. Let's say I call it present. I can look for any file there, presentation, let's say 2. I can say upload. Just like that. It depends on the size that it is actually having. So I can come now. If I'm a learner, I'll have to click on the word turn in for the teacher to be able to see that assignment. If I don't click this one, the teacher won't be able to see the assignment. So I'll have to click on turn in. Then I can even add a comment to the teacher for the teacher. For example, I have sent my work. I have turned in my work. Just like that, the teacher will be able to see this comment. You can as well go back. Just like that, you can as well come and come back to your class again. Just come and click on the class. So just like that. So this is the assignment someone has put for me as the teacher. So when I come to my side as a teacher, I will come and look through whether someone has actually done the work. So someone has actually turned in the work. So I will click on this work. I will come and be able to mark this work by clicking on it. And when I click on this work, I will be able to come and view this work. And again, I come and award the student with the marks. For example, I'll put a 95%. So I'll come and even add a comment. I'll say thanks for the attempt. So this comment is going to go to the learner. I can even create what we call a comment bank, such that I can add many comments there. I can always reuse. So the another option after doing that, I can decide to return this submission or return all if there have been many. So I will click on return. So the student is going to get a notification that the work has been actually marked. So when I come to the side back to the side of the learner will also be able to get the to see whether the work has been marked. So when I come to the side of the learner, I will come and look at my work. For example, I will come and sign in as a learner. Then I will come and click onto the class that I want to access, and I'm going to come to the option for the classwork. Then I'll look through the assignments. I will go to it. So you can do your work. Actually, this is the work. And I've been given marks, which is specifically 95 out of 100. So having done that, that means that I've already attempted the work. So now when we come back to the side of the teacher and come back to our class, this is our class, and you find out that there are some classes that you actually want to do away with. You will just come to the option that says, for example, you can come and click on archive, and having clicked on archive, you click select archive, and when you click on archive, you're going to come to the menu options and come to the archive option and delete that option or delete that class by clicking on the delete option. So specifically, that is how we can create or use a Google Classroom to manage our classroom as a teacher and a learner at the same time. It's been Henry the Computer Guy. Bye-bye. I sign out.